Hey everybody, welcome back to Space Engineers, episode 23 of Quest for Peas. Yeah, we back and we's looking at the fighter we built last episode. The Nadont fighter. Why does it look like there's something smoldering? Oh, I think that's one of those dead fighters. Yeah, it is still dark out. It is nighttime, and that's mostly because it looks kind of cool under the orange light. Yeah, that actually looks kind of awesome. I like the lighting. We can see we got the pad there all set up. So far I'm pretty happy with this. So what is the plan today? The plan today is to go do a visit to the trade station over there. And just kind of tootle around a little bit and see if I can't get into some trouble. We did take care of the base, or I took care of the base that was parked over there. That was sending a constant stream of drones so I could test out the new turret system. And yes, the turret system is working rather well. Let me just get rid of this GPS here for that. I also think I'm finally going to go have a look at what the hell is over there. I think it's just some abandoned settlement, but you know, it's been sitting on my HUD for quite a while now. So I thought I'd take a rip over there as well. And at some point in time, I probably should paint this thing. As cool as it looks in this kind of nice orange amber light that I got going here, it is just a plain white craft. So let's get into some daylight here, and let's make sure we're all armed up and charged up and go take ourselves a little trip around the neighborhood. All right, sun's risen up. We're in the kitchen here, just grabbing ourselves a quick meal before we head out here. We can see that we're fully stocked up, which is... Where'd you all go? There we go. Izzy's. Yeah, so we're fully stocked up here with all our meats and fruits and veggies, and Izzy's is having some fun with my... I think these guys are fighting. Let's have a quick look in here. Custom data. And we look down. Yeah, so we got it all set up and stuff like that. It's just I've got two settings or machines here. Our food processors. The other one is seeds. I might have to double check. I think I might be sending some food over there, but yeah, Izzy's is trying to balance out the system, so that's why it's giving me these kind of weird readings here. But let's go make ourselves some breakfast. You know what? Let's have ourselves a nice breakfast burrito here. So we'll grab that before Izzy's can steal it off me. And let's put that down into our tum-tum. All right, do a quick recharge on our suit. So we'll get our hydrogen pumped up. Just, you know, visit the old medical bay here. Don't come in there that often now that we have refill stations everywhere. Let's step out down here, and of course we can see the fighter. Whee! No, you can't slide. Hanging out down here. Other thing that I'm going to do before I take off here is, for the billionth time, I have fallen through that gap there. So I think it probably behooves me to put some railings up so, you know, I don't keep trying to kill myself. So we'll grab ourselves some bits and pieces here. And let's get some railings put up so I don't accidentally kill myself. All right, a little bit silly putting railings in here, but you know what? I'm here. Let's maintain the illusion of safety. All right, there we go. We'll let the little guys take care of that. I left this one here open so I can put in like a bit of a walkway here. Let's make sure we're using the right texture. There we go. And let's add a couple of railings to this as well. All right, there we go. Okay, no more falling. Yay for me. Let's load up here, or mount up, and get into the cockpit here. Let's get inside the cockpit. Let's have a quick boo at our inventory. So yeah, salt cannon does not have any ammunition. Why is that? What's going on with the turret? Okay, so the turret seems, I think I might have myself a little bit of a plumbing issue here. Weirdly. Let's take a little trip here with our build info conveyor network. And yeah, it looks like I have managed to put this down incorrectly. Inventory full. And okay, I see what I did. So the conveyor converter here is just facing the wrong direction. I'm going to let the little guys pick all that up. Let's get our converter back and make sure it is pointing the correct way, which is that way forward, like so. All right, get this welded up, and of course we can get the blueprint welded up, and now it should get loaded. Okay, let's pop back into the cockpit again. Let's turn the command off. Let's have a quick look in here. There we go. So we're all loaded up there. Gatlings are okay. So I can take about 14 cases. Yeah, that's enough Gatling ammo for now. All right, let's go have a quick visit to the trade station. And braking thrusters off, and away we go. All right, we're pulling up on the station here. Let's hit the brakes and come in for a stop. And of course, just because I can and just because it exists and is a thing, we're going to do the stop. Ooh, let's not tip ourselves over. All right, landing pad. Is there a landing pad I can use? Yes, there is, right there. Not gonna dock up to it, but I am certainly gonna land on it. All right, go to the outside view here and set her down and turn our dampeners off. We can't lock inside the safety field, so we'll just turn the dampeners off and let the ship rest. Okay, let's see what is happening in here. First up, I'm gonna see what they have to sell. So they got vehicles still here for sale. Meal packs are for sale. What are they buying? Anything of reasonable? Ooh, they're buying metal grids. Those are heavy to transport. I might have to use the MPV. Motors, they're getting a good price for. And steel plate, surprisingly. I mean, they're not buying a lot, but we're getting some decent pricing here. So maybe I'll come back with the MPV and do some selling. We can also check our contracts here. So first off, we can check is the search contracts. What kind of money have I currently got? What is my current value worth? Well, I've got 2.5 million, so I'm doing okay there. There's a hauling contract. That's a long ways away, and I got no way of doing that. No way of doing that. Let's go back to our search contracts. Let's see. 46,000, 41,000. I'm gonna do a few of these because that'll get me moving around, and hopefully it'll trigger the MES. I haven't actually seen a lot lately, so I'm not wondering if the MES is actually working. And we can see that, yeah, these guys are buying food. It ain't profitable, but we can buy some food here. Yeah, so I can take these contracts here, and as someone pointed out in the comments in a previous video, if you ever forget what your contracts are, you can put your own store block inside your own base, and it won't give you access to any contracts or anything. But what it will do is allow you to go to your accepted contracts, theoretically, and see which ones you've got going. All right, so yeah, I think what I'm going to do here is let's grab ourselves a couple of search contracts here. I'm going to take the high value one, so we'll take that one there. By accept the contract, yes, I thank you. You can hear that tone. That's the marker popping up for me. I'm going to take that one. And I'm going to take this guy. So I'm going to take these three 40,000 plus contracts here. And we got two in that direction and one in that direction. So let's go take care of this one first. So we'll run back outside here. I'm not going to worry about closing the doors. It'll close on their own, and well, it's a nice day out. Wow. It's low oxygen up here. That's actually pretty pretty mountainous terrain. All right. Dampeners on, up we go, and let's head for the one way off in the distance there, and we'll just give ourselves a nice boost of speed and send us on our way. All right, we're closing in, and that's the one thing about having targeting systems in a pod. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Like, it gives me the lock-on signal. It detects. Yay, sensors! So all I need to do now is fly down near it. Hell of a lot easier to do these. Like, honestly, once you have yourself a little bit of an airborne grid, and there it goes. Easy money doing these search ones. Again, just because, you know, you have your targeting systems inside, even without an AI defensive or offensive block, the ship has its own detection, so it'll highlight the... All right, let's hit the brakes here. So we have... someone has just popped up. Their antenna has just come online here. It's one of the assertive bases. Looks similar to what the pirates were using previously. Now, the thing to watch out, assertive do use drones here. I am under my contracts. I'm wondering. I'm gonna bypass him just because I have those contracts right now. So let me move out of kind of targeting range here. I'm gonna come back for him. I mean, that is the whole point, is me being out here making trouble. But now that I have these two contracts, they're on a time limit. He's not. At least not as nearly as tight a time limit. He could, you know, disappear, despawn. But I know for a fact it's going to take longer for him to despawn than it is for these contracts to mature. So we're just going to give him a bit of a wide swing here. I'm going to make a temporary GPS. Let's make sure braking thrusters are turned off, and let's go find our contracts, and then we'll come back to him. Temporary GPS there, as long as it gets me within range of his antenna, you know, because I'm going to be 15K away. Just make sure I can find him after the fact. All right, away we go. It is a silly looking little thing, isn't it? Looks like we got some aerial traffic up there. UTC, nope, Space Pirate. Okay, they're a UTC Hunter. I don't know how big they are. Probably a lot bigger than me. Very likely it is large grid, and I am just a itty bitty little small grid. But maybe I'll go have a look at them. Okay, closing in on the first one here. I'm gonna just turn the brakes on so we start slowing down. Have a quick boo with our outside camera. And somewhere within a 750 meter range or thereabouts, I should be able to find that little pod. So I'm just going to kind of, there it is. So once again, targeting systems have done the lion's share of the work for me. Try and set her down without crashing. I don't have a huge amount of brake thrust. Mostly what I want is, you know, go forward fast, not necessarily stop fast. But there we go. And contract complete. And there's the next one already. Like I said, doing these contracts, easy money. Don't even have to go back to the station. All I need to do is get close enough to these guys, and the system takes care of the rest. There's some goodies to eat down there, but farm is all online, so I don't need to worry about them. All right, last one of the three, and we'll just kind of let the brakes kind of kick in, lower her down. Get it nice and close and watch it disappear, and it's gone. All right, okay, let's head back. Just recycle that. Getting a little low on power, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. Batteries are, yeah, I got about half my battery power right now, so let's see, 23 minutes under thrust, 45 minutes just kind of coasting here. And you can see, yeah, that antenna has stopped transmitting now, or we're at least far enough away. Yeah, I haven't done much traveling since we settled into the base. It's nice to kind of be moving around again. Of course, the big move is going to be heading up to space. Nice to get some uranium and get some platinum, and, you know, it is the next logical step. Oh, hello. There you are again. Okay, I'm going to go have a look at this guy here. Let's see if I get myself shredded, or if there's something I can do about him. He does look big. And just real keep an eye on my power there. 22 minutes. I am under thrust. I'm trying to get some altitude here. All right, up here, 2 hours. Well, no. Oh, now we got a parallax. Oh, I hate parallax. They have those interpersonal inhibitors. Okay, nothing I can do about him. This guy, where is he? He's behind me. Let's have a look at this parallax guy. Oh, hey, look, there's the train station. Parallax, there you are. Slow turn. There we go. Get that speed back up. And let's see what this frontier outpost has to say for itself. Okay. Okay, what are we? We're 3.5K out. Yep, this is one of the ones I thought. There's a big ass hydrogen tank on the back. There is a bunch of heavy artillery guns on the top of this thing. This thing is a formidable opponent. So we got at least one Gatling gun. I mean, it could be fun to take out his hydrogen tank. Problem is there's also a couple of artillery pieces on his roof. And he's right in the trees here. Yeah, I bet you if I creep a little slow any closer here, he's gonna pop off some artillery. So I'm gonna keep an eye. I can't freaking see a thing. I have to get within 1.4K, so 1,400 meters. I am technically within his weapons range as is. There's also a broad load of interior turrets. Yeah, there you go. There's one of his big ass guns. See how close I can get before it starts taking shots at me here. So if I can pop him, let's lock him up. Okay, there goes my assault cannon. I don't see his heavy ordnance changing direction. Let's bring up the assault cannon. Try and get that lock again. And yeah, I'm a dirty, sneaking, shoot him from a distance kind of guy, but I'm a little ship. That's a big station. That's too low. I love the inaccuracy of these guns. Just wander anywhere you want. I am definitely hitting low here. Okay, let's try right about there. There we go, that's a hit. Okay, so that was right about here. I'm not sure why I'm shooting at him, more than just the sheer joy of shooting at him. Let's take another shot. Yeah, my assault cannon shells. We'll take them out, but it's gonna take a few. Okay, let's... I don't see it turning yet. I can't see the other one. I think there's another one on that side there. And that's a little unnerving, but I want to see if I can get in close enough for my turret. Yeah, everyone should be targeting weapons. Come on. It's not looking at me yet. Okay, that's, I think, severed his connection, but he's still going to have some ammo in his barrel. What could be fun is to blow up that hydrogen tank. You know what? I'm not taking this. There's nothing in this base that I really want too much, so I'm just going to blow up his hydrogen tank and see what happens. Just because it'll be fun. Come on, you want to blow up. I know you do. That was missed. Oh, there was a good hit. Ooh, okay. There's another good hit. Things are burning. One of these shells is gonna cook it off. Come on, cook. I want boom boom. Give me lots of boom boom. There it goes. Oh, that was a big boom boom. That make me happy. Boom boom. Yep, that was a good one. All right, let's freaking ass turret here. Still can't see if it's looking at me, so I'm just looking for muzzle flash. Here, you can just see the other one poking out there. Not sure why my turrets aren't shooting. I am most certainly close enough for the assault turret. There they go. Oh, he's looking at me. Oh, he is so looking at me. Let's switch to Gatlings. Oh, look. We got some little sentries. Alright, that one's down. Gonna let the turrets keep doing their thing. Let's see if I can take this guy out of the air. And down he goes. I know, it seems mean, it seems violent. But, you know, giant evil corporation. Oh, there's a turret that's getting taken out. Not gonna be much left of this place by the time I'm done here, is there? Alright, the thunder seems really appropriate. There's some more interior turrets. Oh. It's taking shots at me. Hey, got him. Got him. Anyone else? Alright, there's no one taking shots at me, right? That's just thunder? Okay, yep. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? Okay, anything else? Ooh. UTT is claiming territory. Alright, I'm gonna put her down out here. Let's see if this thing has a anti-personnel shield thingy. If so, we'll just keep smashing, but I'll maneuver around here a little bit. And go in on foot. Alright, haven't done my landing gear setup yet, so we'll just hit park. I don't usually like doing that. Yep, personal inhibitor. Can I see where it is? Nope, not really. And I'm getting shot at. Okay, let's get up. Up. Alright, if I was in an inhibitor field, I'd be, I don't know, buried in there somewhere. There's something hiding in there. Let's shoot it. Still don't know if that big turret's taken out yet. a demo turret? Or a cannon? I might be. Oh, that's fine. I got these. There's something back there. Aha. That's an inhibitor. Okay, that's the personal inhibitor, so I can go in now. Alright, so I'm going to set her down. Doesn't look like anything's shooting at me anymore. And let's perk her up. Yeah, I know I'm hitting P, and that's just wrong. Nope, 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 nope. Who is shooting at me? I don't like that you're shooting at me. And why do you only shoot when I get out? Oh, I think you're underneath, that's why. Okay, let's move her around. I mean, a little bit of destruction is always fun, isn't it? Yeah, I think he's like right in there. Let's see if I can't snipe him. There he goes. Oh, I'm in a tree. I should probably look outside the vehicle. Let's not land inside the tree. And dampeners, park it, dampeners back on. Okay. Yeah, inhibitor drill, that's all fine. All right, we're gonna go in and see what we can do. Okay, well, I at least have a rifle on me, not my normal one. Okay, that's gonna be a little awkward. Let's equip ourselves a weapon here. Just the MR20, but well, maybe I could find something nicer over there if I haven't just completely, utterly trashed everything. Okay, jetpack on. Moving quick, move lateral. Nothing shooting at me. And let's have a look at where, ooh. Okay. Yeah, not much left back here. Oh, got some components, but that's where the hydrogen tank used to be. That's turned off. Let's just sneak in through here. Nothing. Nothing. Access denied. That tells me I want to look in there. Okay, I'll take the pistol. What about you? Ooh, I'll take the money. That seems rather pirish, don't you think? Well, I'll just grind this down. Well, I've knocked something loose. Let's cut through here. A bunch of ice, which I do not need at all. Straight. Oh, 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 oh. What's shooting? What's shooting? Who's shooting? What the hell was shooting? I don't know. And what is rattling? Okay, well, let's keep moving through. And don't need any ice. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Two turrets right there. Okay, now I know what was shooting. Let's see if we can take this guy, this over here out. That's one. And don't look at me. That's 2. I've fallen out of the building. Where the hell did I fall through? Okay, let's try this. Oh, I guess I went through that gap there. All right. Anything else? Anyone else wants to shoot at me? The freaking tree in the middle of the building. That's not helping me. What about down here? And here, hydrogen engine's still running. Alright, and immediately weld the door back up. That way I have control over it. Also takes the stuff back out of my inventory. So if you're doing a base assault and you don't want to, you know, keep your inventory from getting overflown like mine currently is, just immediately put the product back into the thing that you ground. Okay, nothing down there. Let's keep moving down. Weapons rack, nothing. We've got a cargo container here with nothing. I don't have any autocannons. That's an O2 generator. Might as well hack it. That's the drill inhibitor is upstairs. What's over here? Nothing. Trying to keep me locked out, are you? Ooh. Damn it, my inventory's full. You know what? I just unlocked. Let's just do that. I want the rocket. Gimme. Gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. Nice. All right, where is this stupid ass tree so I can chop it down? Let's actually... Let's go through here. Make sure I don't leave anything valuable in here, like the money. Yeah, the rest of that stuff's not any worth, and I do not need to carry the scrap. Okay. Next door. Try to do it from a safe distance. Okay, and there's the annoying tree. Turret up here? Is there dirt? Dirt? Is there dirt? Oh, Jesus! Don't know where those shots came from. What's in there? Nothing. Must loot. Whew. I'm not gonna grab those for now. Ah, what are you? Oh, you're a pipe. Where are those shots coming from? Upstairs? Is it a soldier? Is it my ship? Let's get this tree out of here. Uh-oh. 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 Who you shooting at? Oh, no, no. No, no. No, no. No, no. No, no. No, no. Oh. That's not good. You know what? That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought this thing would be a complete wreck. Why is my antenna not on? Okay, took the tree down and it gave clear line of sight to... Oh, please. Come on. Nah. Don't. There we go. You're not transmitting. Why are you not transmitting? There you go. No, you're not. Right. Transmission on. HUD text, yes. Broadcast radius 5K. Enable broadcasting on. That's why. Okay. All right, well, that, actually, I'm surprised. That was a couple of artillery rounds. And, yeah, the Nadone took it on quite right on the chin. I think that's where the firing, they were the big gun here, and the Nadone were kind of battling it out. I don't know why my assault cannon turret's not firing. Maybe something got severed there. A couple of goodie shelves. There's a smashed up medical bay. Anything of any real goodness here? What do we got? Storage shelf 2, storage shelf 2. Let's hack the seat. Haven't heard the beep from the remote yet. There's an assembler. And another control seats. Oh, there we go. That's something. So with the MES and these various stations, they'll have these little research points. If you're also using the Trade Federation, which, again, shooting. Where's the shooting? Who is doing the shooting? The Trade Federation installed. You can use those research points plus a crap ton of money, like 100 million, to get protections against things like the suit inhibitors and stuff. Where is that coming from? No, it's none of my guys. Who is shooting? I have no idea where these shots are coming from and where they're currently hitting. These turrets are all dead. Is there anything entertaining down here? Besides one of those? I don't know where the shooting's coming from. Oh, I think I know. I think I know what is behind door number 3. That sounds very violent over there. I'm going to stand to one side as I grind this door. Okay, do this quick. Yep, there it is. Alright, he seems to be trying to shoot my ship, so we're just going to take him down. Okay, that's much nicer. Much quieter, anyway. Okay, so those are the inhibitors. Means there's another one right there. And throw some stuff back in there. Alright. Okay, what are my goodies am I carrying? Just a bunch of scrap. How are we doing on the possession? Oxygen tanks, research, deny everything. Do I care about seizing this place? Not particularly. Really don't have any much use for someone else's base. This was more out of just, you know, well, kind of mean-spiritedness, right? Really. All right. Yeah, subdued. Not owned yet, but certainly subdued. So let's make a GPS. So we're gonna go GPS Parallax smashed base. Feeling pretty good about the Nadont there. Took some hits from this big guy and didn't seem to suffer too much, and we managed to, you know, okay, these guys were apparently kind of stupid because their big guns could have opened fire on me at any point in time, namely this little bugger, but I am not complaining. I'm going to use it to my benefit, and that was a really lovely explosion. Okay, let's get rid of that temp. Or do I? Hell, there goes something running into the forest. Is that... I don't see the assert anymore. Yeah, so the assert's back that way. Where's home? Home is right there. All right, let's go take a quick drive through home. Now, hopefully this thing is still airworthy. I don't see a lot of missing in the armor. You took some hits in the nose here. Let's grab all the... Oh, you were coring right through. Oof. It was digging through some juicy stuff. But blueprinters up. Let's unlock. And yeah, I'm still flight worthy. Awesome. Good job, you. Good work, little fella. Camera's missing, but oh well. Shocker. All right, let's head home for base and let's get some repairs, and then we'll go see if we can't take out that assertive base. All right, here we come back into home. Figure out what, of course, you know, we can see why the assault cannon turret wasn't shooting. It was because it's on fire. I can't see a damn thing. All right, let's take a swing by our repair station. Oh, there's a hat pod over there, UTC. I'm gonna go have a look at that. That's a little bit too close to home. All right, so last week we set up our little repair station here for our flying vehicles. So let's line ourselves up and fly into the sensor field, and we should start seeing some repairs. And there we go. And we'll just take another little drip back. Looks like not quite everything got nailed in the first time. There we go. All right, that puts everything back in. Of course, I have to reload the camera here, because for whatever reason, it won't reset on my toolbar. I used a lot of ammo in that little encounter, so I'm gonna go dock up here, let Izzy's refill the cargo bay. 8, 3. Still waiting for a little bit more Gatling ammo. How are we doing all around? I could take some from here, so let's grab 10 cases from there. Yeah, that should be enough. All right. Let's wait till morning. Mostly because, you know, it's late. So looking at the time there, it's 21:14 local time. My hunger's getting up again. That's probably not going anywhere, so yeah, let's go grab a meal. Let's see, we'll grab ourselves... Let's have spaghetti tonight. There we go. Eat that down. Let's deposit whatever we have in there, and let's hit the hay, come back out in the morning. All right. Sun is slowly starting to get up. We're getting a little bit of color in the sky, so yeah, it's still a little dark, but you know what? It's light enough for a raid. Again, pure spite and maliciousness on my part. I am not making any qualms about that. I am not hiding it. I don't like people being near me in my neighborhood, especially when they are already hostile towards me. Why did I just jump out? Alright, that's the button. Okay, let's go see what this guy is. Shouldn't be too hard to spot him. He's not that far away. Everything is turned on, yes. Okay, got a little turret right there. Not for long. Okay, apparently still for long. There we go. All right, let's move in again. There's another turret right there. Not for long, and not for long. Okay, so that's the turrets, I think. Let's move in a little bit closer. Let's put the ship down. Maybe within eyesight of that. There we go. Come on, I want to be within range. Okay, dampeners off. Hit P to park her down. I am really gonna have to set up the landing gear properly. Load up on our rifle. Really should make. I gotta grab myself a better rifle. All right, anyone shooting? No, anyone shooting? No, no one shooting. Got a cargo container here. And nothing. Oh, hello. Oh, no, that's my guns. Oh, hello there. I suck. Die. Would you drop already? Okay. Ooh, pistol. Sorry. Anyone else? Yeah. Don't like the rifle. Do not like the MR20. Anyone else in there? Not seeing anyone. Get back over there. Not seeing anything else. Time to take their stuff. Nothing. What else we got in here? Nothing. Anything in here? Nothing. Oh, these guys are... I mean, what's the point of raiding someone's base if they don't have anything in it? Well, that's a dumb orientation for a survival kit. Well, these guys deserve whatever the hell they get. Nothing. Okay, not seeing anyone else around. Doesn't look like there's a lot of value here. Just gonna straighten these guys up here. Can I get some construction components from right here? I'm just gonna fix this turret up here. Make sure I own it. There we go. Yep, I own this one now. That way, if anyone does show up here, they're gonna get a lovely surprise. They're gonna go, "Oh no, someone shot up our base." Okay, it looks like one of those turrets is still. Wait, why is it pointing at me? Ah! It'll be funny. Okay, back to the fighter. I'm gonna head back to the... Don't need to lock it up. I'm gonna head back to the base. I'm gonna get a better rifle. Where's home? Home is right over there. Hello. Who is this? Now, who are you? Probe unit, eh? What you probing, buddy? And what is a TXVU? And why are you looking like you're descending towards my base? Hi. Who are you, little fella? I mean, you're clearly a hostile to me. I don't like the fact that you're flying over my base. You appear to be unarmed, which just, you know. I don't like the fact that you're hanging out over my base. So let's just, you know, send you on your merry little way, huh? Come on. Guess I'll stay with the gun. Let's stay with the Gatlings. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And are you going down? Yes, you are. I'm really high up. Let's do some free falling here. Watch my... Wow, I really did go high up, didn't I? Ooh. All right, dampener's back on. Take a trip through the repair welders. Reload up our ammo. And I think that is going to be more than enough, being a nuisance to everyone around me. For the today. Okay, so let's get you welded up again. Well, considering the first fighters I made were absolute crap, this guy seems to be doing pretty good. Maybe I'll change the name from the Nadont to the Nadu. I think it's earned it. Yeah, I'm going to officially change its name. Okay, so let's go into the info. You are no longer the Nadont, you are the Nadu fighter. Let's go find our antenna and change your signal to the Nadu. I'm not changing all the group names, those can just stay there. Speaking of group names, before I forget, once again, what we got? 85% power. Ooh, doing good on the juice on the old batteries this time. Let's grab our landing gear. We'll set you to auto lock on off. We'll set you to release. No, we're going to set you to lock, and I'll set you to unlock. Let's move away from the welders. And I think I'm going to put a camera underneath here now for landing. So it's just going to hover it right about here. And I think if I just pop a couple of these out. Like that. Let's make sure we keep the blocks from building back. Like that. Of course, wrong one welded. I'm going to take a bit of plate here just to kind of interrupt the blueprint. Like that. Thank you. And then I can go find myself my cameras. And put a camera. I can't see. I have to turn the projector off. I'm going to turn that on. Let's turn show only buildable. Then we can turn you off. There, now I can see what the hell I'm doing. We'll take our landing camera. There we go. Okay, rename this here. So this is the Nadu landing cam. Let's update the projector and turn you back on. Blueprints. Ooh, let's update your blueprint. We're gonna go Control B. Now the Nadu fighter, and change your blueprint to the Nadu. And there we go. Good job, you. Grab the landing camera. And grab our connector. Or I should say our connector for switch lock. Excellent. Okay, let's go park her up. A lot easier to bring her in when you got a proper camera. There we go. And must make sure I'm actually straight. There we go. And lock her down. And we are done. Let's replace our rifle first before I forget. Do I have a MR50 anywhere in my inventory? Here's an MR30, which is what I actually should be carrying. I'm gonna carry, let's grab a couple of mags. Got some rockets there. Let's throw that back, I have got couple of those. Let's lose these guys. Let's lose those. Let's throw all that stuff away. Let's see if we got an SR20, SR10, SR10E. Do I not have an SR? I got the pistol ammo for it. There's an S10, there's an S10. Why aren't you guys stacking? Doesn't appear I have an S20 pistol. I like the S20 pistol, mostly because it goes good for personnel. Lots of fire rate. Let's grab myself an S20 or an SR20. There we go. Where did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? And I got one of them. Let's grab the S20 ammo, which is those guys, and reset up our toolbar correctly. Okay, and weapons. S20. And there we go. Got one of them. Make sure you're loaded. Got one of them. Got one of them. And I am ready to go tackle that assert base. But I am not going to do that right now. I've had enough fun for the day, I think. You did your job just lovely. That light's not in the proper group, so I'll have to fix that. But overall, I think this thing did a great job. It is now deserving its name change. It does need a paint job, and it needs, you know, the proper light and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's worthwhile pursuing and making this thing a more finished product. I'm very happy with its performance. Good job, little buddy. And we'll see what more mischief we can get up to next week. If you like the video and enjoy what I'm doing, you know, you go ahead and hit the like button. It helps out. And if you're not subscribed, you can also hit the subscription button down below, and I appreciate it. According to analytics, maybe only half of you guys are subscribed. You know, might as well. What's the harm? Help out a fella a little bit. Let's get those numbers up. Still shooting for trying to hit 1,000, and if you guys could add your subscription to that number, it would be awesome. If you also want to help the channel by becoming a channel member, you can do so by hitting the join button or the link in the description. But that's going to be it for me today. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe out there. Be good out there. More importantly, have yourself a great day. Until next time, bye-bye.